Hello, this is TechMan88 and I'm on a new microphone, totally new setup here, and just recording kind of casually with OBS. I wanted to do a tutorial on how you export your Minecraft world into Omniverse, which I have open here. So I'll show you how to actually do this with your world. So it uses Mineways. You want to actually, to really get started, you want to go to Exchange on Omniverse. You have to get Omniverse, of course. And then you want to get Mineways. You just want to get that. So once you get that, you're in here. And this is the way I did it, is so you load up the world, as you can figure out somehow. I guess I'm going to export maybe this section over here, just as something new. This is amplified terrain, by the way. So I will export this area just using the right mouse button, and you might want to play with the settings here. Sorry, it's thinking a lot. So right mouse button to select that area, then export for rendering. I'll do this I'll make a new directory. Oops. New folder, sorry. Called temp. Okay. No. I'll call it. Sorry, my microphone is like right next to my keyboard. I'll call it that obj export, just a unique name like that. Then there's the name. Call it that. And the important setting I found is to do this. You set it to 100,000. So it defaults to 2 less digits than that, I think. So you just add 2 more digits, and that seems to put it in the right scale. What I found is that export is when you want to get your scaling right, not the import. Okay, so that's exported. Now I go into Omniverse Viewer. So it's already running on my computer. Might as well just close it. That's where I'll save it. It's kind of buggy, so I like to restart it. By the way, I'm using an RTX card. This might not work so well if you don't have that. But you should learn more about Omniverse before doubting it like that. It's supposed to work really well, even if you don't have a good computer or graphics card. Like you can run it on the cloud or something. But I'm just trying to get this thing working, basically. Okay, so import is what you want to do. Oh, wait, let's do something like that. Now import, then external asset. Then, what did I call it? C::obj export TechMan88 Guardian Farm. And then I'm not changing any options here. I tried using this use meter as default world unit or whatever. That didn't seem to help anything. So now I just do that, and hopefully it works. Okay, so now it doesn't actually load it when you do that. What you want to do is let's see, where did it put that? Just try it again. Okay, it probably put it in my folder for shouldn't be looking at this. Sorry, my Omniverse folder where this is just like where I don't know where I set this directory, but it's one of the directories you set. It was materials, media, that sort of thing. And let's see, I believe this might be, where it exported. Nope. I don't know where it put it. I'm going to pause the video and figure that out. So to restart where I left off, so I'll just do it again. So I want to take this object, I'm going to import it, and I'm just going to put like some random characters here. It seems to, I tried not changing anything here, but it seems to not work if I've used that name before. So I'm just doing like, I'll put some random characters on the end to make it more unique. So now it came up here, and this is the file that you want to look at, the USD file. So you just double click that. And hopefully this works. I'm doing a kind of a live test to see if this works on a brand new scene. Oh, okay, it crashed. That's kind of expected. nVidia talks a big game, but their stuff is never quite ready. But I still love nVidia. Okay. My computer see object export, blah. No, then this one. And hopefully it actually loads. Okay, there we go. And then what you want to do to actually see the ocean, because that's where this is you want to go render settings, render path trace, real time. Okay, maybe it's I'm sorry. Preferences. Reverse rendering. Nope. I'm sorry, this was really easy before. RTX dev settings. Anyway, there is a way to get, I'll figure that out in a second. But as you can see, it's in here. And some things to know about that is to actually change your field of view, because this is kind of the wrong field of view, is to do, okay, oh, actually, just to backtrack a little bit. If you don't see anything when you load it up, you want to press F. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but F will just kind of like look at what you have in the world. Then you can hold the right mouse button and kind of navigate like a first-person shooter. By the way, I'm having to re-record this video because I forgot to make sure the sound was working. So yeah, to move around is like that, and then create from view is what you want to do to make a camera. Then 0 through 300 millimeter. This is, it's not the best control, but this is how you kind of get the Minecraft thing going. Another cool thing you can do is go into here and paint tool, and this like lets you like basically paint bushes and stuff on things. So like zoom in here, like really high quality bushes, just like on any surface. See, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Brush parameters, I made it really tiny. Let's make it 10,000 centimeters. That's probably a little bit big. So yeah, you can, this is one of the things they just added into the actual viewers, that you can add vegetation like this, because they figure like viewer, it's okay for the viewer to do that. So another thing you can do is click here on, when you're in edit, you click on sun study, then you can change the time of day like that. So that's kind of cool. Of course, I mean, with an RTX render like this, you would expect to be able to do this, do all that stuff. That's just pretty much how to access that setting. Okay, so what you want to do to actually see the ocean, I finally figured it out. So you want to press render settings down here. You want to make sure it says design render settings, then preset preview. Yeah. So it's quite a bit slower. Like if you don't need to have water, I would just leave that off. But it really does help complete the scene. In fact, I think I would, in this case, I would probably just leave it off, just because it's a little feature you don't really need, and every feature you add is just a bit more rendering. But yeah, this is kind of where you can control that stuff and get your really super high quality renderings. Yeah. I think you can probably figure out the rest of the program, but this is just kind of a getting started guide, so you're not struggling with all the things I had to struggle with.